Good morning, boys and girls. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. So in this video clip, we are going to work with the grammar book. So please take out your grammar book and open it to page 12 and 13. Okay. And I will change the camera so that you can see what the book is about, and I will meet you on page 12. Alright, see you in a little bit. Okay, and we are back. Now we are on page 12. So we are still on theme 2, animals unit. Okay, so this is the grammar book, so we're gonna do some grammar. Present simple tense. When we ask where animals live, we use the present simple tense. So here we have it in passive form, and when you use I or you, then you say live. So I live in the mountains, or you live in the mountains. But if it's a he, it's a she, or it's a it, then you add s. So he lives in the mountains. She lives in the mountains, or it, the panda, it lives in the mountains. So it can be any animal. It can be a dog, a cat, a rat, a snake, a parrot, a shark, an eagle, a dolphin. Any kind of animal can be it. But you can also say he or she of the animal if you know it's a he or she. For example, my cat, it's a she, so then she lives at my house or in the mountains. Okay, and then we have we, you and me, more than one. We live in the mountains. And then you have you live in the mountains, or you have they. If it's more than one, then it's they, or it could be you. So they live in the mountains. For example, let's take this picture, the pandas. 1, 2, they live in the mountains. Okay, but you use you for a person or more than one person if you're talking to some of that people in that group. For example, if it's a class, the class of 4/1, then you are good students. If I'm telling you, I'm talking to you, then I'm saying you 4/1, you are good students. But you can also be singular if I'm talking to one person. Oh, you live in the mountains. Okay? Alright, good. And then we have the question form. Where do I live? Where do you live? Or where does he, she, it, same s, live and lives. S you add when it's he, she, or it. Same goes for do. So do, I, you, we, you, they, do. He, she, it, does. Same, lives, does. Where does he live? Where does she live? Where does it live? It, the eagle, where does it live? But it is a singular. Okay, one. Now if it's two, then they. Then you use do. Where do they live? 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 Where does it 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 live? Okay. And then we have, where do we live? More than one, we. Where do you live? Where do they live? So does is only with he or she or it. Okay. All right, good. Now at the bottom of page 12, at the bottom of the page 12, you have a small crossword puzzle. So find the words. So you need to find 6 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what is this? A panda. What is this? A dolphin. What is this? A parrot. What is this? A shark. And this? An eagle. And this? A mountain or mountains. I don't know if they count only this one or if they count the ones in the background as well. Okay, so let's see if we can find one, and I will help you then with one. Okay, I have found number 6. So let's do number 6 together. And it is not only this, it is all of them in the background as well. Mountains. Mountains. Okay, so now you find the remaining 5. All right, good. And I will turn to the next page, page 13, please. So at the top of the page, exercise B, where do these animals live? Match. So you need to match the animals with where they live. So here we have a forest, I think, or maybe mountains. And then here we have the sea. Here we have forest or mountains again. And then here we have mountains. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you need to draw and match where they live. Okay, then we go down to C. Complete the words with vowels. Okay, so you have 6 incomplete words. Number 1, you have SH, RKS. So you need to add 1 letter there. Number 2, M, and then 2 lines. Then NT, 2 more lines, and NS. So you need to put in 4 letters here to make this word complete. Okay, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and the last exercise, D, rewrite the words in order. So you have 4 sentences, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, water, live, sharks, in, period. Okay, and then number 2, do, live, where, pandas, question mark. Number 3, in, live, trees, parrots, period. And then lastly, number 4, write a sentence of your own. Now you make up your own sentence about animals and where they live. Any animal. Okay, all right, so good job, boys and girls. That will be all for this video clip. All right, Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Okay, so this is for you parents out there. I'm going to give you the correct answers so you can help your students and maybe make sure that they answer the correct answers. Okay, so number 6 was mountains, and I have already given that answer. So let's start from excuse me, let's start from the beginning. With the first one is panda bears, pandas. So let's see if I can write that. We have pandas over down here, P-A-N-D-A. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not very beautiful. I'll write it again. Pandas. Alright, panda. Alright, and then number 2, dolphin. Where do you have the word dolphin? Oh, it's on the right. So start from down and it goes all the way up. Dolphin. And then number 3, parrot. Parrot, where do we have parrot? We have parrot over here. It goes from the top all the way down to the bottom. Parrot. And number 4, shark. Where is the word shark? Oh, it's right there. Shark. Alright, shark. And the last one, falcon. Falcon. Oh, it's up there. Oh, sorry. There we go, falcon. Okay, so these are the correct answers for the crossword. Now let's go to the next page. There we go, and let's do this. Okay, I don't seem to be able to zoom in. Nope. Okay, so number 1, we have sharks. Where do they live? They live in water, of course. Number 2, panda bears. Where do they live? They live in the forest. And then number 3, what are those? Falcons. Where do falcons live? In the mountains. Okay, and lastly the parrots. Where do they live? They live in the forest. Okay, so these are the correct answers for the animals and their living habitat. Now C, complete the words with vowels. So number 1, I don't think I can write that small on the screen, so I will just write above it. Number 1, sharks. A, sharks. A. Number 2, M, and then line, line, NT, line, line, NS. The complete word will be mountains. Okay, so how could I spell that? I can't write very small with my big fingers. So M-O-U-N-T, mount, and then A-I, sorry, that was not very nice, I, mountains. Okay, and the third word, parrots. P-A-R-R-O-T-S, parrots. And number 4, dolphins. D-O-L-P-H-I-N-S, dolphins. Okay, and number 5, falcons. Falcons. So F-A-L-C-O-N-S. O, falcons. And the last one, number 6, panda. P-A-N-D-A, panda. Okay, I hope you can understand what my bad writing is supposed to be. All right, let's look at number 1, 2, and 3 for exercise D. Rewrite the words in the correct order. Okay, so sharks live in water. I will just write number, and then your children has to write the full words, but I cannot write with my big fingers here. So number 1, sharks live in water, and then 5 for the period, the dot. Okay, all right, now number 2, that's a question. So number 1, where do pandas live? Question mark. 5, where do pandas live? All right, and lastly number 3, parrots live in trees. So 1, parrot, live, 2, in, 3, trees, 4, and then period, 5. Okay, so 1, parrots, 2, live, 3, in, 4, trees, 5, period. Okay, good job. And this is all for this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye bye.